You are listening to Radiohead Gal, a memoir of hearing loss and self-worth, written by Rebecca Knill, narrated by Carolyn Durkalski. Radiohead Gal, a memoir of hearing loss and self-worth, Rebecca Knill. Radiohead Gal is a work of nonfiction that reflects the author's personal memories and experiences regarding hearing loss, offering insights gained over time. Many names and identifying details have been changed to protect privacy, and selected dialogue has been reconstructed. All brand names and product names used in this book are trademarks, registered trademarks, or trade names of their respective holders. The author or publisher are not associated with any product or vendor in this book. Part 1. Before. Chapter 1. False Assumptions. Flashback. I am standing in my underwear in a hotel room in Paris, packing for the next morning's departure, when a shadow falls across me. I turn and see my travel roommate, her face livid with outrage, shouting at me in anger. "I've been pounding on the door for 10 minutes, she fumes. "What happened?" I ask, puzzled. "The key didn't work," she heaves accusingly. "I've been standing here knocking like 50 times. I was pounding on the door," she repeats. "I had to flag down the porter to let me in." I stare at her curiously, wondering why a keycard malfunction warrants a full-blown temper tantrum. I travel for work every week, and my hotel keys frequently fail. You walk down to the front desk with the key and ask them to reset it. Done. It's our last day in Paris, and I'd wanted to people watch. I corralled a trio of timid seniors in our travel group and led them to a lovely outdoor cafe, where we jubilantly toasted our newfound spontaneity over croque monsieurs and flaming drinks as beautiful Parisians strolled by. It's a hot day. I've returned to the hotel early to take a bath before a farewell party on the Seine River, and threw open the French doors to a tiny balcony, like a cartoon princess welcoming avian friends to tidy the room. I'd not expected the roommate back for another hour and a half. Yet here she is, rage mushrooming from her atomic bomb of fury, while I pull on my clothes. Her lips move vehemently as I plug in my hearing aid. Loud negative particles bounce off the walls, sucking up all the oxygen. My magical day rapidly dissolves. The porter arrives and she snatches the new keycard from him, slamming the door in his face. Oh my God, I realize. She made him go to the lobby for her. She plops in a chair and kicks off her shoes, glaring as if I had locked her out intentionally. I don't know her well. We attend the same church and had mentioned a mutual desire to see Paris. I'd even invited her to dinner before the trip to discuss what it was like to travel with someone deaf. I gave her the chance to back out. "I left the chain lock off," I begin to say. "The key didn't work," she shouts. "I was banging on the door. I knocked 70 times. Her estimate goes up. "So you get a new key," I replied. "Either way, you need a new key." "Never mind," she snaps. "It doesn't matter." She begins to pack for the next day's departure, throwing items into her bag in a silent rampage. I recognize the familiar flush of shame and debate whether to confront her. I go for it. "Wait, it does matter," I state firmly. "Don't come in here and suddenly act annoyed because I can't hear. My not hearing your knock is no different than if I wasn't here at all." "I'm sorry," she barks, flinging a shoe into her carry-on. It's not an apology. She just wasn't expecting me to call her out. "We talked about this before we left," I sigh exasperatedly. "What do you not understand about my being deaf?" The trip had been congenial until her sudden outburst. Earlier that week, she had even confided that her mother was losing her hearing. The roommate wept
Sample complete. Ready to continue?